Good morning and welcome in on this Tuesday. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along from the Duke Sports Shop Studios, downtown Newberry. Ready now to take a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your latest Newberry News Update here on M-123 FM. In your local news this morning, the Chippewa County Sheriff's Department has announced that throughout the month of December, they'll be upping speed enforcement across the eastern Upper Peninsula to promote safe traveling during the holiday season. Chippewa County Sheriff's deputies will be partnering with the Office for Highway Safety and Planning for speed enforcement December 1st through the 31st. They'll be looking for those who are traveling too fast. The enforcement is paid locally through an OHSP grant. Chippewa County Sheriff's Office is reminding you to slow down and save lives this winter. From 2020 through 2021, the number of traffic crashes rose in Michigan by 15%. Law enforcement says that if you slow your ride, you can stay alive. In 2021 alone, there were 237 speed-related fatalities on Michigan roadways compared to just 200 in 2020. That number rose by 18.5%. Officers with the Chippewa County Sheriff's Office will also use grant money from the Office of Highway Safety and Planning to enforce OWI, distracted driving, speed, and other traffic-related laws throughout 2023. A man who was arrested for human trafficking at the Mackinac Bridge has been arraigned. The Michigan Department of Corrections says that Terrence Clay was on parole for a 2017 assault charge when he was arrested with a teenager in the backseat of his car at the Mackinac Bridge. The 38-year-old suspect was attempting to smuggle a teen into the Upper Peninsula. The Comstock Park resident was arraigned in Kent County's 93rd District Court. He'll face 6 felony charges in the case, 1 count of child abuse of commercial activity, 2 counts of using a computer to commit a crime with a max imprisonment of 20 years or more, 1 count of human trafficking, a procuring person for forced labor injury, and 2 counts of child sexually abusive material possession. Documents show that the man was on parole at the time of his offense for the 2017 crimes, where he was sentenced in August of that year for 2 charges, including assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation, as well as felony firearm possession. Clay's parole began June 28th of 2022 and was set to end next summer. He's currently being lodged in the Kent County Jail on a $300,000 bond. He'll be back for a preliminary exam December 14th. The Newberry News is teaming up with local radio station 96.7 Flash FM to introduce a new monthly award that will honor the best of the best in our community. The Rock Star of the Month Award aims to shine a spotlight on an outstanding citizen who has shown excellence in their community contributions. Nominations are being accepted now and can be made at the 96.7 Flash FM Lewis County Rock Facebook page or by visiting their studios on West John Street in Newberry. The countdown to a Merry Christmas is on. Newberry will celebrate their Merry Christmas on Friday, with festivities taking place in town and at the American Legion Post 74. The annual Merry Christmas Parade will get underway at 6 p.m. with the city tree lighting to follow. There'll be a dinner hosted at the American Legion Post 74 from 7 until 9 p.m. Kids can come visit with Santa and the Grinch, drop off their letters to Santa as well. The event is locally being sponsored by several different community businesses and organizations. Come celebrate a Newberry Merry Christmas Friday night. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. Time now to check in with sports this morning. The girls' high school basketball season tips off tonight. Both the Newberry Lady Indians and the Engadine Lady Eagles will start their seasons. Newberry hosts Munising at the J.L. DeCook Gymnasium. That's a 6 p.m. start time, varsity only in that contest. The Lady Indians and Lady Mustangs game can be found online, M123FM, and the EUP Sports Network Facebook pages will have that contest. Engadine starts the season of high hopes as they welcome in the Rapid River Lady Rockets. 6 p.m. the activities get underway at the Eagles Nest tonight. Both teams will also play again later this week, with Newberry traveling to Maplewood Baptist Friday night and Engadine hosting Superior Central on Thursday. Michigan quarterback Cade McNamara has announced that he is entering the transfer portal. McNamara led the Wolverines to a Big Ten championship and a spot in the college football playoffs last season, but was beat out by J.J. McCarthy for the starting job this year. McNamara also was injured earlier this year when he backed up McNamara in an early season blowout. Now healthy and with 2 years remaining of eligibility, McNamara can transfer and play immediately using his COVID eligibility year as well as his redshirt year from earlier in his career. A busy day in the college football coaching carousel. Western Michigan firing Coach Tim Lester. School made the announcement official yesterday. Lester went 5-7 this past season, his first losing season in 6 years with the university. Despite a 37-32 record, Western Michigan is looking for more. Lester was an accomplished player for the Broncos during his playing days. He signed a 3-year extension prior to this year. He'll get a $500,000 buyout in terms of the firing. 2 Big Ten jobs are full. Wisconsin introducing former Cincinnati coach Luke Fickell as their new head man, while Nebraska turning to recent Carolina Panthers head coach Matt Rule, who's fired early in the pro season, to turn that struggling university around as well. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Here's what you can expect. A chance of rain and snow mix early in the day. Rain likely in the afternoon as cloudy skies and high temperatures get over 40 degrees. South winds 10 to 15, gusting as high as 25. The rain and snow mix continues Tuesday night and into Wednesday, where it turns to all snow, 1 to 2 inches possible for Wednesday. Temperatures will fall into the upper 20s by late afternoon. West winds 15 to 20, gusting as high as 35. Snow showers will continue into Wednesday night. Thursday, mostly cloudy, a high in the low 30s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your latest news, sports, and weather. It's your Newberry News Update on M-123 FM.